Hi everybody, this is Erin Reed and we're going to do some Valentine's Day cards inspiration. It's a series of cards that have been coming in for a card swap, and it's specifically all about love themes. So it may not be particularly Valentine's Day, but I always think of love when I think of Valentine's Day. So as the video goes along, you're going to see a few more cards coming through. And this is the first set. Now, I made both of these cards. This is actually a more recent card I did earlier in January. And all the cards in the swap are an A2 size, meaning that the size of the card is actually fit. If you took an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it down, you would get 2 of these and you fold them and you get an A2 size card. It's roughly 4.25 by 5.5. I have a video on this, and the link will be up on the iCard and also at the end of the video for you to check that out. But basically, it is pretty simple. It's just a bunch of layers. I love layering. I love it, love it, love it. And it's a craft background that I splattered some black ink. I die cut 2 hearts out of the Renia foiled paper in the Ebony Starstruck, and it's got this beautiful thing, this little dots kind of going all around it. It's from the same die, they're just 2 different sizes. In between that, I've also layered another sheet of paper, which is a black stripe, and then some corrugated cardboard, which I inked with black, and then added the strip of twine, and then added the other layer of heart over top, and then a pretty flower with a beautiful gem and some leaves, some white leaves, and then added some more gems off to the side over there. But again, how to make this card is definitely in that video. This one I made quite a while ago, and I did it on a cream cardstock. This one I did on a white cardstock. Got a little messy in the back. Shh, don't tell anybody. And I cut up a sheet of beautiful paper. I mean, you can see the beautiful paper here. And again, it's layering. So I left a border here. I cut the sheet out of this scrapbook paper. This was years ago. I want to say this card I did about 2 years ago, and I've hung on to it. I also inked the edges in white. I did another cream cardstock, and you can see I've added some splatters of some color in here as well with some mist. Inked the edge of that, added another one, and this one right here is actually looks like a little card, like an ATC size card, but it's a little bit bigger. And I cut it to fit in there, which has the beautiful birds on there. And then I have this chipboard piece that's in love, of which I inked in white and then sprayed a little bit with that same mist, this pink mist, but I didn't want it to be too dark. And then I added a couple little gems down here at the bottom. Super simple. I don't have a video for this because when I was making this set of cards, or this particular card, it was before I started doing videos. So unfortunately, I don't have it, but it's just taking pretty paper and layering it up, which is kind of fun. All right, this next batch of cards came from Linda Whitworth, and at first glance, you can tell, look, they're all a little different, but they're also a little same. And I love doing this with cards where every card's just a teeny weeny bit different, but it's the same concept. So every single one of these cards has got a base. Now, the base could be something a little bit different in color, but it's a cardstock where she has embossed the entire cardstock, as you can see. And not all the embossing folders are the same. She's even changed it up. I think she's used 2 different ones. She has this lattice one that she's used that has the floral. And then she has this one here that is mostly floral with a little bit of border at the bottom. And it's so gorgeous. She has then taken on the inside another die, as you can see right here. And I believe it's the same one for all of her cards, which she die cut in this beautiful light pink color, as you can see. So they're all the same. Oh no, this one's in white. So some of them are a little bit different. And then she has stamped the same sentiment on all of them in black ink. So it's the insert. So it's either a white insert or it's a light pink insert. So there's another white one. On the front of the card, she has added a stamped image of this heart with all these beautiful flowers. And as you can tell, she has hand colored every single one of them to be a little bit different. So for instance, this purple on this violet card, she has colored them in blue, and same with the butterfly. And my guess is because it's so perfectly cut out, is that it was a stamp and a die cut combo. And then she has die cut and she's added little pearls. So every single one of these, like this one has been done in more of a purple. And I believe they're in markers because no, it is a marker. It's not a matte pencil or a color pencil. Here it is in blue. Here it is in pink, and she also matched the butterflies to go along. So if she did the pink, then she's at a little bit of a darker pink butterfly. If she's done the blue, she did a little bit of a purple butterfly. On some of the cards, she has also added a layer of the pearls as a strip, but not on all of them. See? So here's another one. But then this one, she didn't do that at all. She is also on every single one of the cards added this little love. So she stamped it and then die cut it out, or cut it out, I'm not sure. I think she hand cut that out and then glued it down. And some of them are on white and some of them are on pink. And there's one that's very different from all the others in terms of its orientation. She did this one horizontally so it flips up versus flipping to the side like this. So again, it's just different. So this is one way of using the same stamp, the same papers, but changing it up because she did different colors of papers. She used different embossing folders, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And this took a ton of time, and she made 10. So cool. This next batch is from Brenda Wilson, and she created 5 cards. She gave 20 total. That was my cap this time round, just so it didn't seem so daunting for some people. So she created 5 cards of each of these 4 designs. Let's start with this one. For this card, she started with a hot pink, which I think is absolutely beautiful, a hot pink base. And then she has done a light pink sheet of cardstock that she has embossed. And the embossing on this is an arrow with a heart. So it's really cute. It definitely kind of fits in that Valentine's Day feel. Over top of that, she's added 2 layers of washi tape and some really fun colors. This is like a little zigzag in pink. And then this one here has got reds and pinks and light pinks and whites. So cute. We have a little die cut or a punched heart. And then down here we have a little banner in that same hot pink color. And then a stamped in a little tag that she's done that says Happy Valentine's Day. I love it. Here we have another card. This is in a light pink base. And over top of that, she has put a cream cardstock and she's added another layer. This is a great way of using. She's done some fantastic uses of washi tape. That's awesome. She's got a sheet of washi tape here that's got a whole bunch of little hearts on it. Adorable. And then we have another one below that that says I love, I love, I love in this kind of light pink color. We have a red cardstock that she's cut in a rectangle. And then we have a little heart that has actually been embossed. So it might be a die embossing folder together that again has that little arrow, kind of like on this card over here. It's arrows. And some of the arrows, oh, there's no hearts. They're just a whole bunch of little arrows, but the whole thing is a heart. And then she put a little gem in the middle. So adorable. Here we have the same hot pink color. This is a great way to use up some of that pink, I tell you what. So same hot pink. And then she's done an angled card. So she's taken a sheet of white cardstock and then cut on the diagonal right here and then layered up with a little bit of more washi tape. This one is in more of a Hans tooth. We have the XOXO, which is so cute, and the light pink, dark pink. And then that same zigzag washi she used over here, but on the white, it looks different than it does on the hot pink, which I think is so cool. And again, she's done it on the diagonal. So I think what she has done, I don't know if she's wrapped it around. Yeah, she did. She wrapped it around and then glued it down and then added the 2 gems. So when she got to here, she wrapped it around so that way the washi tape is full and complete all the way through. And then a little sticker up in the corner that has got a little bit of gold foiling on it and it's a little bit raised. So the sticker is actually up on a little foam dot. So cute. Here we have another one. This one's on a cream cardstock base this time. And now we have a red sheet that she has die cut in smaller. So she's kind of matted the large card with that. And she has embossed this with a series of little hearts. They're like little swirly hearts. They're so cute. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Again with the washi tape. I love her use of washi tape. I have so much of the stuff that I'm loving the inspiration she's giving me on this. She's added washi tape as a banner over here and then another layer. And this is a hearts in red. And then this is a little heart arrow that she's got going down there. And then wrapped it around and glued it. And you can feel the embossing kind of going through that, which is really fun. She's got a circle die cut that's come out and then another heart die cut with the embossed love on there. So maybe this came from the same set. It's possible. And then a little gem on there. So stinking cute. This next batch is from Marushka Dirksen, and these came all the way from the Netherlands. Isn't that awesome? So we got some, and if you are interested in doing the swap, leave a comment below and I will leave a link to my Facebook group where we do these swaps about quarterly. This is the second one I've done. The first one was Christmas cards and now we're doing Valentine's Day cards. So just let me know if you're interested and leave a comment below. All right, so she has done a series of 10 and they're all very similar, but if you can tell there is some slight differences. So we're going to go through them. All of her cards have come on a white cardstock base. Oh, and she wrote something in here. It says, this is my Valentine's Day card. It's the first time I've participated in a swap. So it's exciting for me. I hope you like the card. Will you let me know what you think about it? I'm very much appreciated. I'm looking forward to your card. And then she gave her information with much love, Marushka Dirksen. That's very sweet. She put a little something in there, but it's removable. Therefore, if you wanted to actually give this card away, you could. So that's pretty fun. So the base of her card is on a cream, almost like a linen cardstock. It's so pretty. It's nice, thick, heavyweight. It's gorgeous. And she does amazing cards. You need to do swaps more often, girl, because your stuff rocks. All right. She has then taken an image, and if you notice, the image on the back of these is all different. So she did, I think, like 3 of these and 4 of these and 3 of these to make up her 10. So the image over here, this is of a girl, so pretty, and she's looking up in the sky, and there's some butterflies. This is another girl, and she's got a little umbrella. And then here it looks like a hand, and there's a postcard. Very vintagey feeling, very pretty. Love this. I'd love to know what paper this is. If you're watching this, Mariska, please, I hope I'm saying your name right too. Leave a comment of what paper line this is, because it's gorgeous. She's then added a series of little heart stamps here in the corner, being careful not to cover up, let's say, the butterfly and whatnot here. There is a layer of ribbon, this pink ribbon that she's tucked underneath and then taped just in there. I'm not ruining your card, I promise. And she's done that for all 3 of them. Then she's added a layer of this beautiful lace, and she's kind of placed it in a couple of different places. Actually, they're all exactly in the same place, but what it makes it appear differently is a little trio at the bottom that you're going to see in a minute, that we're going to talk about in a minute. Then she has this other die-cut heart, and I can't tell if this lace heart, it's thick. It's not, it's like it's backed onto something. So I don't know if she bought it that way or if she took lace and backed it onto something and then die cut it out. That part I'm unsure of, but it looks really cool. All right. The next thing she's done is these series of little squares, these layered squares, and they're really cute. For these 2 cards, she's pushed the squares all the way to the left, so that way she didn't cover up this beautiful image that was over here. So she started off with the heart, and what they are is they are little squares, and I think they've been die cut out or she's done a really good job of doing kind of like a jagged edge cut, but it's not a perfect cut. It's not super jagged. It's just a little bit rough, and they look so cool. I love the look that they have. On top of that, she's added another one, and the first layer on this one is that cream cardstock, same as the card. Then she has a layer of paper above that, and I think it's like a picture of flowers, like a rose. It's the same color as this, so it probably came from the same paper collection. And then on top of that, she has a little die cut heart, and she's inked all the layers in the same ink. That's this dark color ink. And I think when she did these hearts, this is the first stamp, and then she's got a few like 2nd generation, 3rd generation. So she went through this one. She's done 2, I think, or it could be a different color, but it looks like a generation stamp going on. The next one over in the middle, she has done the patterned paper. Then on top of that, she has added another square and stamped love you, love you. For this one, she just did love, but you can tell the similarity is very much there. So this actually has 3 layers. This one only has 2, and she's pop dotted them up just ever so slightly. It's a very, very thin foam square that she's put in between to give them a little bit of a texture layer. And then she went back to the heart again over top of the 2 layers of the squares. For this card, she shifted it to the right because she had room. She didn't need to cover this up because the image is up in the top right corner. So she was using the papers, and it's beautiful. She probably didn't have an endless supply of papers. My guess, these papers came from a 6x6 pack, and she only had so many of each one, and therefore that's the number of cards she made to make 10. And they are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Thank you. All right, the next couple cards come from Linda Alexander, and she did 20 and she did 10 of each of these, and they're almost exactly the same except for the fact that she used a different pattern paper at the bottom, which I think is awesome. So she has done this on a light pink base, and she wrote her little, she's got card by Linda down here at the bottom, a little stamp that she's put on all of her cards, which is, I love that when they do that, because when I'm sorting cards, I don't give the same card back to the same person who sent it. I try not to do that. She has taken, so the light pink base, and then she has taken a sheet of white cardstock, and this is the same for both cards, and she's done an emboss, and the emboss is a series of little hearts, and they're so pretty on this white cardstock. Look how gorgeous that is. She has then taken a sheet of paper, and this one is a series of little arrows that are going upwards, and they got little hearts on them. And this one, it looks like it's a little flower, like a little tulip, but the top of it is a heart. So adorable. Super stinking cute. I absolutely love that. You'll see a close-up picture in a minute. And she's layered that on top. And then for both cards, she's taken a die cut heart, and this is die cut and it's been embossed. And you can see a little bit of an erased hearts on the red paper. Same for both. Another embossed or die cut heart that she has then stamped Happy Valentine's Day and then added 3 little gems. So the only difference on these is the pattern paper here at the bottom, and it is adorable. This next card is from Laurie Burchell, and it is so cute. So keep in mind, the cards seem to be an A2 size card, but as long as it fits in the envelope, and this one does, it is perfect. So this is a special kind of card. It's like a flip card where I believe it's a die cut that she has done. So as you can see, it's been partially cut through here. I think it's a die that's been used to do this. And then you just do a fold, and it's probably perforated for her. You can see the little perforations right there, and it folds down. And then it's got this beautiful white die that you can add on top of this beautiful filigree. There's this heart that she's done in this purple plaid. There's this piece up here that goes on there. And then there's also, she's added another beautiful heart in this kind of blue and teal color paper. Yeah, it's kind of a teal and a beige, and then a little button on there. And the whole base of the card is in this beautiful light pink. But then when you open it up, it's got another layer that fits just perfectly over top that is in white, so you can write on it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. It's so cute. And you can just see a little hint of it coming through. And then you can see it from the back side. That is so adorable. And then she's got her little stamp on the back. So cute. I love it. And our last card for this video is from Monica Van Versberg, and I'm sorry again if I say it wrong. She has started with a craft base. Girl after my own heart. I love craft. And she has rounded the corners on the edges, which I think is so cool. I love just that little bit of a detail of something is so awesome. Left the inside blank. And then she has taken a manila paper and she's in a folding to turn it into a little envelope. Put it in the center and then added some die cut little hearts. One of them in a white glitter, a couple of them, and then a couple of them she's actually embossed in kind of a pinky color and then die cut out or punched out and then have them kind of flying out of this envelope. So cute. And then we have a die cut or electronic cut, something along those lines, sending you love. And that's so sweet. I love it. So cute. And I love the craft. It reminds me of like a parcel you get, which is so fun. Like an old-fashioned wrapped parcel that in brown paper. That's what this reminds me of. Thanks so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and come back for some more videos of some more Valentine's Day cards coming up, leading all the way up to Valentine's Day for my Valentine's Day swap. And if you are interested in joining my card swap, just leave a comment below and I will leave you a link so you can join my card swap group. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys again later. Bye-bye.